Hey, guys! How's it going? Today, we're going to talk about a topic that's on a lot of people's minds, losing weight. But hold on, I'm not here to tell you that you need to cut carbs or live on salads. Today, we're going to explore how to lose weight in a lighter and more fun way, without crazy diets and suffering. We'll talk about intuitive eating and flexible nutrition, which are super practical and enjoyable ways to deal with food and your body. The idea is for you to learn to listen to your body's signals and make choices that really satisfy you. Because, after all, losing weight doesn't have to be torture. It is possible to lose weight in a healthy and sustainable way while enjoying the pleasure of eating. So, if you're tired of restrictions, come with me, and I'll show you a calmer way to reach your goals. What is intuitive eating? Alright, let's go! Intuitive eating is an approach that's all about listening to your body and respecting its needs. Instead of following those crazy rules and diet charts that seem like a maze, you're going to learn to trust your instincts. Basically, the idea is to set aside restrictive diets and start asking yourself, what does my body really need right now? One of the big benefits of this approach is that it helps you avoid those binge eating episodes. You know, when you're on a diet and end up diving into a tub of ice cream because you feel deprived? With intuitive eating, you learn to have a healthier relationship with food, without guilt and anxiety. And the best part? You don't have to give up the foods you love. There are 10 principles of intuitive eating, but let's highlight a few that I think are super important. 1. Reject the diet mentality, set aside rigid rules and restrictions. 2. Listen to your hunger signals, learn to recognize when you're hungry and when you're satisfied. This can be a challenge, but over time it gets easier. 3. Make peace with food, allow yourself to eat anything without judgment. This helps eliminate guilt. 4. Feel satisfied, eat what makes you feel good and satisfied. The pleasure of food is just as important as nutrition. These principles will help you build a healthier relationship with food, and believe me, it makes all the difference when it comes to losing weight. What is flexible nutrition? Now that we've talked about intuitive eating, let me introduce you to flexible nutrition, also known as IFYM, which stands for if it fits your macros. The idea here is simple and powerful. You can eat almost anything, as long as it fits within your macronutrient goals. But what are these macronutrients? They are the nutrients that provide energy to our bodies and are divided into 3 main categories: carbohydrates, proteins, and fats. Each person has specific needs for each of them, depending on factors like age, sex, activity level, and weight loss goals. The great advantage of flexible nutrition is that you don't have to deprive yourself of the foods you love. Want a slice of pizza? No problem. As long as you do the math and fit it into your daily macronutrient intake, it's all good. This is where the magic happens. You can maintain the pleasure of eating without feeling like you're cheating on your diet. To put this idea into practice, you need to learn how to calculate your macros. There are various online tools and apps that help with this task. For example, if your goal is 150 g of carbohydrates, 100 g of proteins, and 60 g of fats per day, you can plan your meals around that. If you eat a chocolate bar that has 30 g of carbohydrates, you just need to adjust the rest of your day to stay within your goals. Now, let's bring all this together and understand how to combine intuitive eating with flexible nutrition to achieve even better results. How to combine intuitive eating and flexible nutrition. Alright, folks! Let's talk about how to unite these two approaches to get the most out of them. And believe me, it's easier than it seems. Combining these two strategies will help you develop a lifestyle that's not only sustainable but also super enjoyable. The idea is to listen to your body and make conscious choices while still having the freedom to eat what you like. Here are some practical tips on how to do this in your daily life. Flexible planning. Before starting your day, think about the meals you'll have, but remember that this isn't a prison. Plan in a way that allows for adjustments. For example, if you have a meeting and know you're going to eat out, maybe you can balance the rest of your meals for the day to stay within your macros. Listen to your body. If you're hungry, eat. And don't be afraid to treat yourself to a slice of pizza or a sweet. The important thing is that, after the meal, ask yourself if you're satisfied or if you still want more. This helps you better understand your body's signals. Adapt your macros to your day. If you went to a barbecue today and ate a little more meat, adjust your carbohydrate and fat intake for the rest of the day. It's about being flexible and making choices that fit within your goals. Try new foods. One of the beauties of flexible nutrition is the opportunity to try new flavors and dishes. Use this to your advantage. It can be a great way to discover foods you love that fit into your macros. Uniting intuitive eating and flexible nutrition isn't just a strategy, it's an invitation to a new way of relating to food. How to implement this approach in your daily life. So, let's roll up our sleeves. Calculate your macronutrients. The first step is to understand how many macronutrients you should consume each day. As I said before, use an app or an online calculator to find this out. It's really simple. From there, you'll have a base to work with. And don't worry if it's not perfect at first, you'll adjust as you learn what works for you. Create a meal plan. Try to plan your meals for the week, but keep it flexible. For example, you can decide that you'll eat grilled chicken, but if your body craves a salad or a different carb, you can switch it up on the spot. Remember, the focus here is flexibility. Listen to your body. In your daily life, pay attention to the signals your body gives. If you feel hungry, ask yourself, what do I want to eat right now? This will help you make choices that really satisfy you. And if you eat something and don't feel good afterward, use that as a learning experience for next time. Track your progress. Keep a journal or use an app to track what you eat and how you feel. This can be really helpful. Don't worry about counting every calorie, but note the main foods and how they affect your mood and body. This will help you better understand what works for you. Adjustments and consistency. Over time, you may find that you need to make some adjustments to your macros or meal plan. That's normal. The key is consistency. If you make a constant effort, you'll find a balance that works in your life. This journey is yours. You don't need to compare yourself to anyone. Every body is unique, and the most important thing is to feel good. Try, test, and see what works for you. Life is too short to be counting calories and depriving yourself of the things you love. True transformation happens when you learn to listen to your body and make choices that satisfy you. Until next time, folks, like and subscribe to our channel. Let's embark together on this quest for a healthier and happier lifestyle.